It's not fair to lose it.
No, I mean, we had quite a few innings where we were playing pretty well, and you know, sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way, and yes, it's just kind of crazy sometimes how it goes here.
What were you doing so well in your 6?
Trying to get ahead. You know, when you're facing a lineup with a lot of guys that can put the ball over the fence at any point, you know, you got to be ahead of them, and you got to be dictating the count. And you know, toward the later part, started falling behind a little bit. But really, you know, Garver and I were just trying to execute pitches and you know, try to hit different parts of the zone and move every pitch around. And try to get yourself in accounts, you know, 1-2, 0-2, where you can kind of dictate the rest of the at bat and you know, make them hit your pitch.
You had a lot of swings and misses, especially with your off-speed stuff today.
Yeah, they were pretty aggressive. Probably a little bit more aggressive than we thought they were going to be. And I think, you know, Garb did a great job of working enough inside heaters to make him aware of it. And I think that's why I was able to use my slider down and away so much. But it's probably the most sliders I've thrown all year. And I think partially just because using the heater early and making him aware of that, you know, was able to open that up.
How much danger did you feel like you were in with Gregorius up there, 2 on and 2 out?
Yeah, I mean, in close games against these guys, you're always you're never thinking about danger, obviously, but you know, that's always a possibility. And you know, you always just try to have to keep making pitches. You know, get yourself in a 2-0 or 2-1 count, whatever it was, and really hadn't thrown many changeups today, and the ones I did throw were just kind of okay, and you know, thankfully in that sense, or in that situation, got him thinking, you know, fastball away after he fouled the one off, and was able to throw a good changeup.
How did you feel at 95 pitches in at that point?
Good. You know, overall, all season, I felt, you know, the endurance has been there, and the legs have been underneath me, and you know, stuff, especially the last couple starts, has felt a lot better. So, you know, feeling good.
Was there any conversation about giving you a 7th?
Yeah, I think if we'd extended the lead there, you know, then I was going to be able to go back out. So, you know, we had a couple guys on. I was rooting hard there, but yeah, it's, you know, Molly's been good at managing the pen and trying to do the best to get those guys in situations where they can succeed. And you know, there's no question, third time through the order sometimes has been a struggle for me this year. So, you know, yeah, I was definitely hoping to go back out, but it just didn't work out that way.
Are there certain days when you're on that much and things are going that well where you'd like that third time?
I think Molly and Garvin know that I never want to come out of the game, so I don't think they'd want me on the staff if I did want to come out. So, you know, I'm always going to trust his decision making, but I also always want the ball. So, yeah, in that situation, I'd love to have a chance at the third time through, but you got to trust a Hall of Famer's instincts, and he's got pretty good instincts at the game.
Is this team snake-bitten when you see stuff like that?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think there's always, you know, you're going to have stretches like this where you're in quite a few ball games and ball just can't bounce your way. But snake-bitten, unlucky, you know, whatever you want to call it. But nobody in here is playing the victim, and nobody in here is trying to make excuses. We just got to be a little bit better. And man, I mean, you know, we're a couple bounces away from probably having an over 500 road trip, and we only come out with 1 win out of it. So sometimes that's just how the game goes.